Hey YouTube, Pete here. This is stuff you're gonna need for lawn cutting season for property preservation. Basics, you know. You can start with a pickup truck. It doesn't have to be new. It could be an old beat up one. Find one on Craigslist for about 1,500 bucks. Or you can have a van. You can have a couple of other things too. You can even do it with a small SUV. You know, the back is always a mess. Don't worry about keeping it clean and all that shit. Just make sure your shit doesn't fly the fuck out. This mixing can is for your small equipment. You know, have extra bottles to throw in there. One of them little things, oils, you pour one of those for every gallon. You know, keep your stuff lubricated, protects your engine. Let's say, hedge trimmers, backpack blower, weed whacker, and then basics. If you're starting off, you're definitely gonna need 1, 2, 3. You know, that's when you do pruning and, you know, getting debris out of the way, you know, chopping it down, or for your tree and shrub trims. You know, that's the basics right there, those 3 things. A rake. You know, if you're getting in issues, you haven't been onto these properties, you don't have a backpack blower, you can use your rake, you know, extra work. I got a little thing that I do is, even with the backpack blower, I have a tarp. I throw everything on that tarp and get my debris and pull it. You know, it's better than having a fucking wheelbarrow. What else? All right, now, basic things you need is gonna be 1, 2, 3. The weed whacker and the rake and the lawnmower. You know, I got a lawnmower there, right there, my Toro. I've been doing this for 2 years. You know, I started my grass cutting season yesterday, and man, all new properties, all very hard work, very tough. But anyway, that's what you're gonna need. Now this is my trailer, you know, 6x12 utility trailer. You know, I got it all for Craigslist. My snapper, 0 turn, it's a little beat up, but this thing can move. 42-inch deck, blades brand new, belt brand new. I had it serviced because I was cutting my brother's grass. He had a stake in the ground, chain, and I ended up pulling the thing down there. Anyway, that's all brand new down there. The drive shaft is brand new. Then I got my Honda tractor. You know, my Honda tractor, trash cans to get your garbage in, cones. Have at least 2 of these. You need these, man. They're like 10 bucks at Home Depot. I bought them. You know, I have other cones, but I don't know where the fuck I left it. Yeah, that's my mower. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a little sunny. And that's my tarp. And this is part of the vacuum pack for my tractor. You know, feeling lazy, I just vacuum shit up. Gas cans, as you can see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the little one, 5. I got 2 of those are full. The other one with the yellow cap up there, it's full and it has mix already in it. And the other one, it's empty. I gotta find a lid for it. You know, but yeah, that's what you need, man, to get shit going. Now, just for grass cuts though, you know, you don't need a trailer. You don't need none of that shit, because I started my shit without a trailer 2 years ago. Yeah, so, you know, you know, you don't need all this stuff, man. Just when you're starting off, man, you don't need to go nuts. Believe me, you don't. You know, just a push mower and those things over there. That's what you need. That's all you need to get started. As you get bigger, you start growing, saving your money. You know, don't buy brand new shit. Buy used stuff on Craigslist. You can find real good deals, man. You can find the deals out there. You know, the Honda tractor, the a self-propelled lawnmower, a 0-turn, and one joystick too. This thing is fun, and I'm laughing, giggling like a little girl every time I'm around with this thing. All right, but what you need is, honestly, is to be very hard working, will-powered, and determined, man. Have your aims, set your goals, and once you get your feet wet with this property preservation stuff, you know, you'll get to develop your own groove, your own knack, and you'll be all right, man. What I suggest is, if you're starting out, if you're brand new to this, you don't know what to do, you know, you call your third parties, do some research, go online, go on Craigslist. Ask if you don't have the money either to wait 30 fucking days. You know, go online, ask, you know, say, hey, listen, I'm new to this, I'm very interested. You know, it's like a job, man. You know, you gotta sell yourself. Tell them, you know, that you're interested. You can't do anything else other than grass cuts. If that's what you want to do, only grass cuts. And if you're just starting off, let them know, listen, I'm starting off. This is what I got. This is what I would like to do. I would like to build my business and develop a relationship with you guys so we both can grow. They're not going to turn you down because they need you. You know why these companies need you? Because they're trying to get these territories and lock them down. And as they lock them down, you know, that's more jobs for them, more jobs for you. So they can't deny you, man. You know, oh yeah, you know, high volume. And yeah, we understand all that. Let's get out of the way. You get out there, you hustle. But they can't tell you, well, we're looking for someone to handle more volume. No, because you know why? There's another guy out there that's trying and struggling and probably is not making it. So guess what happens? Whatever he's laying on, they're going to take it away. They're going to give it to someone else. And then what's going to happen is, you know, they'll give it to you and you're working. You know, just hustle and stuff like that, man. Just work your ass off. Don't, you know... my suggestion is, since from experience, don't go with the guy that sells you the dream, man. You know, because there's a lot of guys with a lot of good, you know, they have the gift for gab, and all they do is rip people off, man. And then they charge you these fees and all this other shit. Listen, man, my company, the one I'm working with, they don't charge me late fees and all that other stuff. So these other little guys shouldn't do that either. That's another way for them to rip you off. Honestly, there's money out there. You know, so you know, this is what it is. What it is. But that's my tools and that's my equipment. I got another fucking thing. I got so much shit, man.